Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Star Wars Wednesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Star Wars The Black Series, Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Han Solo from Endor. Thank you for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. If not, they are all available on my channel. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or to just have the channel out, or both. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. And first up, as we normally do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging. On the top, a hook. A window to let some light in. On the front, Star Wars The Black Series, nice big window showcasing Han and his blaster. Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Han Solo Endor. Warning, don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. 4 and up, Hasbro. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese, print symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, a stripe continuing around from the front, Star Wars The Black Series, and that's it, other than the sliver of a window. And on this side, some artwork of Han Solo on Endor with a pistol. Han Solo Endor. On the back, same artwork from the side. Star Wars The Black Series, Han Solo Endor. Han Solo volunteered to lead the mission to destroy the new Death Star shield generator. He and his strike team landed on the forest moon of Endor, where they encountered scout troopers and Ewoks. There it is again in some languages I don't speak. He's number 5 in the Return of the Jedi series. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole. Warning, don't stick things in your other language pie holes. And includes figure and accessory. Some small print, some fine print, some made China print, some Disney print, and some Hasbro print. That, my friends, completes our look at this packaging. And now let's take a look at the figure and its accessory. And as far as the accessory goes, it's not anything we haven't seen before. A little brown paint on the handle, a little silver paint on the barrel. So definitely Han's, what is it, Blast Tech DL 44, I think. Could be. Might not be. I don't remember. I used to know all this stuff. But there it is. And let's take a look at his holster, and we'll get the gun in there. And it does have a strap to hold the blaster in, and it just slides in there, and there's a hole and a peg. Supposed to just go right in there. Sometimes these are easy, sometimes they're not. And that one does not want to go in there and stay, so I'm not gonna mess with it too much. But let's take a look at the figure. Of course, he has his soft goods trench coat, and you know, as far as I can remember, that looks pretty accurate to what he had on screen. I'm not sure how much of this is new sculpt or reuse from a previous figure. I think it's new. And then, of course, you know, no sleeves. I'm not going to pull the trench coat off all the way. I really, well, let's see. It's easy to get off here. So that we can take a proper look at Han Solo. Alright, there we go. Trench coat is off. Now let's take a look. Yeah, I think this is mostly all new stuff. Maybe from the waist down. That might be reused from Bespin Han Solo. We'll take a look when we do some comparisons. And let's take a look. First of all, let's take a look at the face sculpt. I think this is probably the best Harrison Ford sculpt and printing that the Black Series team has done to date. You know, just like the Lando. Although I don't think this one is quite as good as General Lando. And then look, and he's got some wash there in the hair. So that's a nice touch. Paint apps for the buckles and the buttons. And then, for buckles, whatever this doodad is. And then, the stripes going down the pants leg. And I think that really does it for the paint apps. Although the boot here looks kind of glossy for it to just be plastic. Although I could be mistaken, but this looks actually like a paint app. But they didn't follow through with the foot. So that's kind of weird. Now let's take a look at his articulation. He can look up that far. He can look down that far. He got him some waggle going on. Full exorcist. And I think the neck. No, I thought maybe the neck was a separate piece, but it's not. But he can get a little chicken necking going on there. At the shoulder, 360 degrees all the way around. Lifts up better than 90 degrees. A hinge and swivel at the elbow. And the swivel does do a full 360. And the elbow gives you pretty good range. Much better than 90. Cut here in the mid torso, I guess, or at least in the middle of his stomach. Gives him waggle stuff. It's on a ball joint. We'll do full 360 degrees. Back crunch that far. Forward crunch that far. And nothing at the waist, as I am getting used to now. Of course, I think it's always been that way with Black Series. Maybe, I don't recall. Yeah, maybe. He can give you that much of the splits. Kick forward, that's pretty good. Kick back, and not as much. His butt gets in the way like a lot of figures. Cut at the upper thigh for a full 360 degrees of rotation. A double hinged knee. So this is an older leg because it does have that double hinge and it's not on the hinge and swivel. So that's... So this definitely must be like the older... Maybe from the Bespin Han. Nothing in the shin. Ankle. Down that far? That's hard. Up that far. Good gosh, that's a lot. And then he does have forward-facing pin for rocker. And he looks ready to draw down on somebody right there, don't he? Alright. My friends, that does it for a look at the figure and his accessories. Accessory. And now, my friends, comes my favorite part of the review. The comparisons. And let's start off with some Han Solos. And here is the very first Black Series Han Solo. And you can tell they've come a long way since this, my friends. Although it does seem like there is some reuse here. Like maybe... No, the holster is different. And... yeah. No reuse from this figure at all, because I would say maybe the legs because of the hinge, but no, you can see these his Corellian blood stripe is raised up on this and it's not on those pants. And here we have Bespin Han Solo, and this one is the 40th Empire Strikes Back retro card. Bespin Han. And yeah, no reuse here. And of course not on the arms because of the jacket. But the legs, I really think that this is reuse. The legs definitely are. The holster looks like it is also. And the belt. So I'm gonna say everything from this point where the mid-stomach cut is reuse. Which is fine, really, because it's supposed to be, you know, he's wearing the same pants. And I would think the same shirt too, but it doesn't. It does not look like this from this up is a reuse. It looks like it's the same. I was thinking maybe this part of the jacket was this vest, but it's not. So that's new too. So it looks just like from this lower torso cut down is reused from the Bespin Han figure, and everything above that is new. So I would say that was appropriate reuse. And here he is with General Lando. Here he is with Endor Luke. Here he is with Endor Leia. And here he is with the Archive Wave 501st Clone Trooper. How does he stack up with other lines? Let's take a look. Making his cameo appearance, here is Stan the Man Lee. From G.I. Joe Classified series, here's the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And for some 7-inch goodness, we have McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Beyond. And that, my friends, does it for the comparisons. For final thoughts on Star Wars The Black Series, Return of the Jedi, Endor General Han Solo, I think this is probably the best Han Solo figure the Black Series team has done to date. The soft goods soft goods coat is a nice touch, but you know, 10-cent worth of wire in this thing would have went a long way, Hasbro. I mean, come on. Some wire in the cape or coat couldn't have been that much extra. Really. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm sure someone will probably make a wired coat for this guy. But until then, it is as it be. And that's really my only issue with this figure, is the lack of wire in the coat for some posing. But other than that, this is a great figure. And again, like I said, I think this is the best Han Solo that the Black Series team has done to date. So, if you like Harrison Ford or Han Solo or both, this is probably a pickup for you if you haven't picked it up already. I know some of my Star Wars reviews run way behind, but you know, do them as I can do them. That does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. That's why I keep doing it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, and don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.